Dear students, let us study some examples of a hypergeometric distribution. Now first, in the last class, we have studied the definition of hypergeometric distribution, range and features, etc. Now, how to write examples for hypergeometric variate, right? Here, we studied hypergeometric distribution is applicable if the sampling is done one after one without a replacement. Now here, consider the example which I have given in the last class. That is a first example. The number of girls in a sample of 10 students selected from 20 boys and 15 girls. This is how to write an example for hypergeometric distribution. Similarly, one more we can write like this. That is a number of, so totally there are two classes in a population. So second example, number of apples in a sample of 15 fruits selected from 10 apples and 20 mangoes, right? In the earlier case, I have considered girls, boys. Population has two classes. So here, totally there are 30 fruits, among them 10 apples and 20 mangoes. So population is having 30 units. Among them we are going to select 15 fruits, and the number of apples among those 15 fruits, that we are going to consider it as a example for hypergeometric variate. Similarly, we can write number of vegetarians in a sample of 5 people selected from 10 men and 20 women. Like that, we can frame any number of examples for hypergeometric variate. It is a 1 mark question. What are the parameters of hypergeometric distribution? That is the parameters of hypergeometric distribution are a, b and n, and always n is less than or equal to a plus b. Then one more feature we have seen, binomial, this hypergeometric distribution tends to binomial distribution when a plus b tends to infinity, and so on. Now let us recall the probability mass function of a hypergeometric distribution through an example once. That is in this example I am going to consider the notations instead of values. Now for example, consider a box which contains A red balls and B black balls. A box contains A red balls and B black balls. Then suppose we want to select n balls at random from the box. N balls are selected at random from the box. Then how to find the probability of getting x red balls out of n balls? That is what is the probability of getting x red balls out of n balls? To find this, we can adopt classical definition of probability, that is probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So with the help of that we can find this. That is, first of all, define x. Here let x denote the number of red balls among how many balls we are going to select, that is n balls. So among n balls, this is defining the random variable. Next, to this event, that is getting, what is event? Getting x red balls out of n balls. To this event, how to find the number of favorable outcomes and total number of outcomes? That is x balls are selected from x red balls are selected from A red balls in ACX ways. Similarly, remaining n minus x black balls are selected from B black balls in BCN minus X ways. Therefore, the total number of favorable outcomes is equal to ACX into BCN minus X. Similarly, N outcomes, N balls are selected from A plus B balls in A plus B C N ways. That is, total number of balls in the box is A plus B and N balls are selected. Next, therefore, the probability of getting X red balls out of N balls, that is nothing but we can write simply this as a P of X, right? P of X is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes divided by, which is nothing but ACX into BCN minus X divided by A plus BCN. That is X is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of, we have seen in the last class, the range is minimum of A, N, which is called as the probability mass function of a hypergeometric distribution. One more condition which is called as parameter space here, okay, that is always A, B and N must be greater than 0. The parameters, 3 parameters must be greater than 0. That is about a hypergeometric distribution, how we can write a probability mass function. And next let us see how to write a hypergeometric distribution with the given parameter values. That is, if A, B and N are given in a particular situation, how to write the probability distribution of a hypergeometric variate X or a hypergeometric distribution with the A equal to B equal to C equal to, right? So, example I am going to take, that is consider A equal to 2, B equal to 4 and N equal to 3 in a hypergeometric distribution. Then write the probability distribution of a hypergeometric variate X or write hypergeometric distribution. Then for that, always to write probability distribution, first we must know the probability mass function. So here it is given X follows hypergeometric distribution with A equal to 2, B equal to 4 and N equal to 3. So the number of units in the population is 2 plus 4, 6. We are going to select 3 items. So N represent the sample size, A plus B indicate the units in the population. Next, once you know the distribution, we can write the probability mass function. The probability mass function is P of X is equal to ACX BCN minus X divided by A plus BCN, right? Which is equal to ACX, that is 2CX, ACX 2CX into next BCN minus X, B is 4, C, N is 3, 3 minus X divided by A plus B, 2 plus 4, C, N. Just to substitute the values of A, B and N. X is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of A, N, right? Which is equal to 0, 1, minimum of A, N. What is the minimum of A? A is look at the problem, 2, N 3. So which is minimum? 2 is minimum. So the range is 0, 1, 2. This is how to write the range. So here itself below this equal sign, next write equal sign and continue. This is equal only for the writing the range. Next is after that let us use this probability mass function to write the probability distribution. So next we can write the hypergeometric distribution. Therefore the hypergeometric distribution is X What are the values of x? Here hypergeometric variate takes the values 0, 1 and 2. Only 3 values it will take. So write first 1, next 0, 1, 2. So P of x, to write the probability mass function, put x is equal to 0 in the probability mass function. To get the probability terms, always what to do? The values of x should be substituted in the probability mass function. Now first consider x equal to 0 in the probability mass function, that is here this one 2c in place of x, right? 0. 2c 0 into next 4c n minus x or 3 minus x, that is a 3 minus 0, x equal to 0. Just look at this and put x is equal to 0. Next 2 plus 4, 6 c n is a 3, 6c3. So first one over. Next one 2c x is 1 into 4c 3 minus x, that is a 3 minus 1, that is a 2, right? Or we can write 3 minus 1 divided by 2 plus 4, 6c 3. Next one is similarly put x is equal to 2. 2c2 into 4c 3 minus 2 divided by 6c n is 3. N is 3, right? Substitute the values. Now, just to simplify those, first one 2c0, that is a 2c0 is a 1 into 4c3 minus 0, that is a 4c3, which is equal to 2 divided by 6c3. 6c3 is a, how to find 6c3? 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 6c3. So 3 into 2 into 1. So 3 into 2, 6. So 5 into 4, 20, right? Which is equal to 2 by 20. Next, similarly, the second one, that is which is equal to 2c1, that is 2, into 4c2. 4c2 is 4 into 3 divided by 2 into 1, that is 6 divided by 20. This is same factor, 6c3. You will be getting 12 by 20. This one 2c2 1 into 4c 3 minus 2 1, 4c1, that is 4 divided by 6c3 20, which is equal to 4 by 20. See, the answers are here. First one 4c3, this is not 2, 4c3 is 4 itself. 4c3 is 4. Okay. 4 by 20 plus 12 by 20 plus 4 by 20. You will be getting 20 by 20, which is a 1. So here we got the total as a 1. This is how to write the probability distribution of a hypergeometric variate x. Yes. Now first problem. Write the probability mass function and mean of a hypergeometric distribution whose parameters are a equal to 5, b equal to 3, and n equal to 6. A equal to 5, b equal to 3, and n equal to 6. Now what is asked? Write down the probability mass function and mean. Probability mass function just now I told, and the mean formula is NA by A plus B. If you know the parameters, then we can find a mean. Now first, write given x follows hypergeometric in bracket a equal to 5, b equal to 3, and n equal to 6. Next, the probability mass function is P of x equal to ACX BCN minus x divided by A plus BCN. X equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of A comma n. Now substitute the values in the probability mass function. ACX, A is 5, 5CX into BCN minus x, B is 3, 3CN minus x, n is 6 divided by A plus B, 5 plus 3 C, 5 plus 3 C, n is a 6. X is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of A comma n. A is 5, n is 6. So 5 comma 6, which is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of 5 comma 6. This is 5 is minimum. So 1, 2, 3 up to 5. This is how to write range. It is the way we can write a probability mass function with the proper range. Probability mass function means it includes range also. Next, what else is asked? Mean is asked. Mean equal to NA by A plus B, which is equal to n. N is 6 into A is 5 divided by A plus B, that is 5 plus 3, 8. That is 6 into 5, 30 divided by 8. The answer is, which is equal to 30 divided by 8. 3.75. The answer is 3.75. Second question, if A equal to 3 and B equal to 5, also n equal to 2 in a hypergeometric distribution, then write down probability distribution, then write probability distribution. In the beginning, I have given one example. In the similar manner, we can do this also. Now, first, write the probability mass function. For that, x follows hypergeometric with A equal to 3, B equal to 5 and n equal to 2. Next, we can write the probability mass function is given by P of x equal to, I am not going to write the general form, directly substituting the values. ACX, that is 3CX. Next, B is 5. 5C, n minus x, n is 2, right? Divided by A plus B, 3 plus 5C, n is 2. X is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of A comma B, and that is 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of A comma n. A is 3, n is 2. So which is minimum? 2 is minimum. So we can write 0, 1, 2. Only 3 values x will take. Next, write therefore the probability distribution is given by x P of x. Now substitute the different values of x. Only 3 values. First put x is equal to 0 in the probability mass function. You will be getting 3C0. Next 5C2 minus 0 divided by 8C2. Next put x is equal to 1 in this probability mass function. 3C1, 5C2 minus 1, that is 2 minus 1. Okay. 8C2. Next, one more value of x, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1 finished. Next is remaining 2. Next, 3C2, 5C, n minus, that is a 2 minus x, 2 divided by 8c2. You can observe denominator is common always, same denominator. Now let us do this problem. 3c0 simplification 1. Next 5c2, that is a 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1. So 2 2s are 10, right? Divided by 8c2, that is a 8 into 7 divided by 2 into 1. So 28. The answer is 10 by 28. Next 3c1, which is equal to 3 into 5c1, that is a 5 divided by 8c2, common factor 28, which is equal to 15 divided by 28. And the next one is a 3c2. 3c2 is a 3 into 5c0, 1 divided by 28, which is equal to 3 by 28. Now you can add all the three probabilities. That is a 10 plus 15, 25 plus 3, 28. So 20 by 8 by 28. 1 you will be getting the total probability. Now this is called as a probability distribution of the given hypergeometric variate X. Next, let us move for the third problem. Next problem is if A equal to 4, B equal to 3 and N equal to 3 in a hypergeometric distribution, then find variance. Now what is asked? We have to find the variance. Now to find variance, mean, standard deviation, we need not to write probability mass function. Directly formula we can write. So here given X follows hypergeometric with A equal to 4, B equal to 3 and N equal to 3. Right? Next, the formula for variance. Variance is equal to formula NAB into A plus B minus N divided by A plus B whole square into A plus B minus 1. This is the formula for a variance. Now substitute the values one by one. First one, NAB, N is 3 into A 4 into B 3 into next A plus B minus N, A plus B 4 plus 3 minus N, N is 3 divided by A plus B whole square, that is 4 plus 3 whole square into A plus B 4 plus 3 minus 1. Right? Now go on multiplying. First one, 3 into 3 into 4, 36 into 4 plus 3 minus 3 get cancelled, 4 remains, 36 into 4 divided by 4 plus 3, 7, 7 square, that is 49 into 4 plus 3, 7, 7 minus 1, that is 6. Now 36 into 4 divided by 49 into 6, the answer is 144 divided by 294. 144 divided by 294. The final answer is 0.4898. This is the value of variance. Next, let us solve one more problem, that is a fourth problem. For a hypergeometric distribution, the parameters are A equal to 7, B equal to 5 and N equal to 8. N equal to 8. Write the range. Write the range. Also find the standard deviation. Now in this problem there are two sub questions. One is we have to write the range first and after that write a standard deviation. Here we need not to write the probability mass function, that is ACX into BC and minus X, that we need not to write because specifically range is asked. So first we can write range. Write the formula first. Range X. Range is X equal to 0, 1, 2 up to minimum of A, N, right? Which is equal to 0, 1 up to minimum of, substitute the values of A and N. What is given? A is 7 and N is 8. Which is minimum? 7 is minimum. So 0, 1, 2 up to 7. This is how to write a range. X equal to 0, 1, 2 up to 7. Next is, it is asked to write the standard deviation, right? We have to write the standard deviation. For that I am going to use this formula. What is standard deviation? Standard deviation is a square root of variance. So what is the formula? Standard deviation is equal to square root of NAB into A plus B minus N divided by A plus B whole square into A plus B minus 1. Now substitute the values here. Square root of NAB. N is 8 into A into B. 7 into 5 into A plus B. 7 plus 5 minus N. 8 divided by A plus B whole square, 7 plus 5 whole square into A plus B minus 1. Just as earlier, put the square root to find a standard deviation. Next calculations. First one, here square root of 8 into 7 into 5, 35 into 8, that is a 280 into 7 plus 5, 12 minus 8, that is a 4. Divided by 7 plus 5, 12 square, that is a 144 into here 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5, 12 minus 1, that is a 11. Which is equal to, the answer is a square root of 1120, that is 280 into 4, 1120. Next 144 into 11, that is divided by 1584, which is equal to the square root of 0.70707. The answer is 0.8408. Simplify this, you will be getting answer. Mean and variance together can be asked for 5 marks because here the formula is lengthy. So by considering together mean and variance, it will be asked for 5 marks. The next small problem. Problem number 5. In a hypergeometric distribution, A equal to 6, B equal to 9 and N equal to 4. Find P of x equal to 2. Find P of x equal to 2. Here what is asked? Here it is asked to find the probability of a random variable x or hypergeometric variate x takes value 2. For that we must write first probability mass function. So here given X follows hypergeometric with A equal to 6, B equal to 9 and N equal to 4. Next, the probability mass function is P of X equal to, once again directly I am going to write the values of parameters itself, that is A C X 6 C X, B 9 C n minus X 4 minus X divided by A plus B 6 plus 9 C n is 4. X is equal to 0 1 2 up to minimum of A comma n. A is 6 and n is 4, which is minimum 4. So the range is 0 1 2 3 4. This is the probability mass function. Next, what is asked? Probability of X equal to 2. Now, how to find the probability of X equal to 2? Put X is equal to 2 in the probability mass function. That is 6C2, X is 2. Next, 9C 4 minus X, X is 2 divided by 6 plus 9, 15, C 4. Right? Now 6C2, just to simplify this, 6C2 you will be getting it as a 15. 6 into 5 divided by 2 into 1. Similarly 9C 4 minus 2 divided by 15C4, right? Yes. Now 9C2 15C4 you will be getting in that table also. 15 into 9C2, 9 into 8 divided by 2 into 1, that is 9 into 4, 36. Similarly, 15C4, that is 1365. 1365. Do it. How to manually find this? 15C4 is equal to 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 divided by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Directly you can get the product of product in the numerator and denominator, like that also you can do. Otherwise some factors will get cancelled. 4 into 3 12, right? 2 ones are 2 7s are 15 into 7 into 13. You will be getting 1365. You can use tables also if the values are available. Totally we have to find the values, required values. So 15 into 36 divided by 1365. Now the answer is 540 divided by 1365, right? Which is equal to 0.3956. 0.3956. This is how to find the mean, variance and all, also the probability factor. Thank you, students.